So we're following yet another case of a social media star allegedly behaving very badly. This time it is a TikToker who allegedly was part of a plot to hire a hitman to kill her boy band ex-boyfriend. Okay, Los Angeles prosecutors say that 24-year-old Gabriela Gonzalez plotted to kill the father of her 7-year-old daughter. We're talking about 26-year-old Jack Avery, who was a member of the 2010s boy band Who Don't We? And according to prosecutors, she didn't do it alone. No, they claim she was allegedly helped by her 59-year-old attorney father, Francisco Gonzalez, and her current boyfriend, 26-year-old Kai Cordry, a Hawaii-based surfing instructor, Cordry. And the trio are charged with attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder and solicitation of murder, could face a possible sentence of 25 to life in prison. Now, alleged motive? Authorities claim a bitter custody dispute between Gabriella and Avery. According to a court filing in March of 2021, she openly spoke about wanting Jack Avery dead, disclosed hiring a hitman to kill him, and so her father allegedly tried to fulfill his daughter's wishes, according to the prosecution, allegedly sending Cordry $14,000 so he could hire a hitman to take out Avery. Using the handle Lizard King 69, Cordry allegedly turned to the darknet to find his assassin. And in September of 2021, authorities say he discussed payment and proof of death with this supposed hitman. You know what the plot twist is? Maybe I should say, you know what another plot twist is? Like we've seen in so many cases, this so-called assassin was really an undercover FBI agent. And the feds turned the case over to Los Angeles District Attorney Nathan Hochman. We've had him on the show to prosecute this case. Gabriella was arrested Monday. She was arraigned in court today. Her bail was set at a hefty $2 million. She reportedly bonded out. Her father, Francisco, is in custody in Florida, awaiting extradition to California. We also some new news that Cordry was also taken into custody by the LA County Sheriff's Department today. Got to get more perspective on this. I'm so happy to bring her on, host of Law and Crime's Crime Fix, my colleague at Law and Crime, and Jeanette Levy, who has an episode about this tomorrow. So good to see you, my friend. Okay, first of all, what do we know about any conditions that were put on her bail?
Hey, well, good to see you, Jesse. Gabriella, she did bond out. She posted bail with the help of a bail bondsman. It's a surety bond, meaning that she partly put up some property, and she has to be on GPS monitoring. These prosecutors consider her dangerous. They believe, she is part of this plot to try to kill Jack. And so this is a very scary thing that has unfolded. She also is not allowed to go near her daughter or Jack. She has to stay 300 feet away from them. So she's on the GPS monitoring. She can travel to Florida and Hawaii, where she lives. But there are serious concerns here. And Jack actually now has sole custody of their daughter. And this has been a really long road for him.
Can you tell us about that? Like, what do we know about the relationship? According to prosecutors, it was this bad that, they wanted him taken out? That's the allegation.
The allegation is that the family was essentially obsessed with getting custody of this little girl. And you have to keep in mind, we're in 2026 right now, Jesse. This dates back to 2020 and 2021. If you look at the court documents, that is when all of the allegations surrounding the conspiracy to hire a hitman, that's when these allegations are dated, 2020 and 2021. Some of these conversations were then going into 2022. So this has been going on for a very, very long time. And they said that basically Francisco Gonzalez, the father of Gabby, was very involved in this.
And like a prominent Miami attorney, right?
Yeah, Seminole County, greater Orlando area, and he's a prominent guy. I mean, this is a well-known personal injury lawyer in that area, well-heeled. He has a presence on Instagram. I've been going through his Instagram tonight, looking through that. His wife, Lisa, seems to be supporting him. And it's just amazing to me that it took this long for them to file these charges. The FBI was deeply involved in this investigation. That is where this investigation originated. They turned it over to the LADA's office. And Jesse, I have to think that part of the reason it took so long was that they were trying to get some cooperating witnesses, because there are a couple of witnesses named in these court documents who said, well, Francisco said it would be cheaper if Jack were dead, things of that nature.
So, and do we have any other more idea about the communication? We talked about the payment trail. We have about 40 seconds. Any more idea about the communications that would allegedly show this conspiracy to kill, the solicitation to kill?
Well, in the court documents, the feds say that there were recordings. Actually, the LADA's office says there were recorded conversations. So you have to think that the FBI sees this talk about hiring a hitman on the dark web. It's actually the FBI they're talking to, and that is who recorded all of these conversations,
Wow.
possibly with a wiretap or just the feds talking, the FBI agent who's the alleged hitman. Posing as a hitman, recording these conversations as well. They have recorded conversations, other messages, text, all kinds of things.
It sounds like half the cases that we cover at Law and Crime. And you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to listen to Crime Fix with Anjanette Levy about this.
You should. It reminds me of the Adelson case.
It really does. I mentioned that today. It really does. Great seeing you. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks.
Who doesn't love Anjanette Levy? Everybody loves Anjanette Levy. Anjanette, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.
See ya.